YouTubes, how are we all doing? Hope you're all well. This is another job we're going to be doing now. I'm a bit back to front on the recordings on this one. This seems to happen quite a bit now. So I'll show you the job, but Reese has already stripped it. So it's a Seat Ibiza, I think, and it's in for repair on this wheel arch. Whoops. And this bumper, but we're doing the whole bumper. So Reese has already stripped it. It's a bit tatty, scraping down here, general marks and scratches all over it. And then yeah, and this arch, I think this is a metallic white. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. But this is just a little cheapie, this job. So there's no blending. We'll get the colour as best we can, edge to edge. We're only going to paint this quarter panel up to that feature line and paint the bumper. So Reese has already stripped it. So I'll get set up and we'll start pulling this panel out and start getting the repair done. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a kink there anyway. Right, so I'll just quickly talk you through what I'm going to do to repair this quarter panel. It's a little bit nasty. It's kinked and bulged out under here. Obviously this is in, and this lower lip's in as well. So first, once I've ground it all off, I'm gonna wiggly wire that arch out, get that out, get it under tension, and then hopefully I can then, while that's under tension, I can tap this back out a little bit, and then this with the tension, with it pulled under tension on this feature line here, I should be able to manipulate that and tap that up, and then the rest of it I'll just pin pulls accordingly just to get the bulk of that up. It's also got the inner skins poking through along here, and there's a little bit of a dent there, which obviously we're going to do that as well. But once I've got this line out a bit and got this level, I'll just be able to tap that down a little bit through there. All right, mate.
Right.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah, good. There you go.
No, I didn't need that yet. I didn't need it yet because no, I wanted it, but he didn't have it, so I had to buy the other one that just before Christmas.
Right.
So I said, yeah. I was hoping I'd be able to swap the box over, but I needed to use it because I didn't have any.
Oh, I see. So what do you want to do? You take back?
Oh, I may as well keep it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it, yeah.
There's a big wiggly wire there. I don't see that.
Okay. Yeah. He said he was getting some inch. He's getting some inch of that green in.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All
I
right.
know we're getting a bit of trouble getting stuff from them at the moment because they haven't sort of ordered it.
Right. Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, cool.
Alright, cheers, mate.
Alright, see you later.
See you later. Right, so that's it, pretty much pulled out now. It's not too bad, it's come out okay. It's really tight in this area here. A couple of tiny little holes to pull in. If I do any more, I've got the majority of it out though. If I do much more, I'm going to end up splitting that. But yeah, it's all come out okay under here. The bulge is gone and the shape's near enough there. So that'll be good enough for filler work now. So now the Seat's all repaired. done the pulling on it, and Reece done the filler work, and he's done a really good job. It's only like a little cheapy job, so it hasn't got to be perfect, but he's done really well. His filler works, he's come on so quick with it. I can just leave it to him already. You know, he gets sharp feature lines in, and he gets the like wheel arch lines looking sharp, and he does a really good job with the filler work. Here he is now, and I'm talking about him. But yeah, I'll just show you anyway the work that he's done. So yeah, he's filled all that. Feature line's decent and even. He's got that in nice. It's a little bit, we had to just put a little bit more in here just to get this line to look a little bit better to the bumper. We've tried the bumper on and off a few times. It's not 100% perfect, but it's definitely good enough for this job, and it all fits okay. So yeah, all the bumpers sort of repaired and prepped now. So we're just gonna get some primer on it now. Get some white primer on it. I'll just prime the bumper all over and prime that. This I've got a feeling this is like a metallic white. It's single stage though. I think it's not 3 stage. It's just a metallic white. But when there's no blending being done on this, so I've just got to get the best shade I can find for it. And we're only going to paint up to this feature line, and yeah, we're not blending the door or anything. So I'll start getting it all masked up and I'll get some primer on it. Tubes. This Seat's all ready, all prepped and masked up, ready to spray. I'll give you a quick look. Done it in white primer. So this is like a metallic pearly white, but it's not a 3-stage pearl. So a single application on the base coat. I think we've got the colour quite good, but we won't know until it's sprayed. So yeah, no blending, up to that feature line on there, and then the complete bumper. It's all prepped, and also we've got 4 handles, which is a bit, for you older viewers, a bit like that 2 Ronnies sketch. That was the conversation I had with the guy when he rang up about them. So yeah, 4 handles to do on an Audi Q8, I think, or Q5, not too sure. So a little bit of a pain. Got to mask the little comfort access buttons off. They come all built up, so just had to cut a bit of tape around them. That's the best I could do with it, really. So yeah, so I'll paint them at the same time. They're like a pearl blue colour. And I've also got a I'm going to do a little spray gun review in this one. So Simon Allen from Sata UK has kindly bought down a Satajet CC. So it's an RPCC, which is their new designated clear coat gun. This is it here. Yeah, I've watched, I don't know about yourselves, but I've watched a few reviews on this gun, and it seems to have really good reviews. This spray gun does. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. So yeah, it's just designated for clear coat, this gun, and it's an RP, and it's got a 1.3 cc setup on it, but it's not a true 1.3. So it's based on it's the I pattern, not the O pattern. So it's a 1.3i, I suppose, but it's not actually. It's slightly different. It's almost, it's like a 1.275. So it's designated as a 1.3, but it is slightly smaller than a 1.3, because I normally have a 1.2 RP on the 5000 on the X5500 for clear coat. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this gun and to see what it's like. So yeah, so it'll be a bit of a review on this gun as well. So I'll paint this job with it, and the next few jobs that are coming up after this job, I'm gonna be painting with that gun as well. So I've got it for a week. So big shout out and a thanks to Simon from Sata UK for bringing it down today and letting me have it for a week, and we'll see how we get on with it. So all the colours are mixed now for this job, so I'm going to get it set up, get it degreased, and we'll get the paint on there. I'm ready to clear coat this Seat now, and then door handles. So yeah, I'm going to give this a try. First time I've used it. Satajet CC with a 1.3, and the clear coat I'm using is Mipa CX4 with HX4 hardener. So it's sort of quick cure, quick dry clear coat. Really good clear coat. I love it. It's great. So yeah, let's get in the booth and let's get this clear coat on and see what this gun's like. Hopefully I won't get no runs. Well, that's the first job I've done with that gun, and first thoughts about it straight away, definitely go slower with it. I normally on my, so I've got a 1.2 future edition, so a 1.2 RP with an O pattern, and my base coat gun's a 1.3 with a I pattern. So the I pattern is sort of more controlled, so I wind my fluid in between half a turn and 3/4 of a turn in from resistance. So I sort of started that on half a turn, so I wanted to be a bit cautious with it first. So I've done the first coat on half a turn. First coat's only like a 75% coat anyway. One thing I noticed straight away, it seems to go on there lighter, so I had to slow down a little bit. And then I started clear coating that. I don't know if you see in the video on the quarter panel. I've done that with half a turn in on the fluid, and yeah, looked at it, just didn't look like there was enough on there. So I've wound it full fluid and then put some more over it, and then full fluid across the bumper, and yeah, it's alright. I quite like it. I'd have to adjust my painting a little bit more, but sometimes it's better to be a bit more slower and controlled. It definitely puts a finer, flatter coat of clear coat on for definite. Yeah, I like it. I need a few more goes on it now. I've got a couple of sort of bigger jobs to paint that I'll do with it, and yeah, a few more goes on it, and then I'll give you a proper review. Well, I say proper review. I'll tell you what I think. I don't know if it'll be a proper review, but anyway, that's my first impressions of it. Anyway, it seems to come out all right. It was good to practice on that job really with it, because that job ain't perfect by any means, but it looked all right. I liked it. Let's see how we get on with it. Right then, that's the Seat Ibiza all finished, and it all went well. I'll give you a quick look. Colour went in well, considering it's a quite nice colour. It doesn't really look a lot in the shade, but it's got quite a bit of metallic and pearl in it. I don't know if that can come out on the camera. I don't think it can, but considering we only painted the bottom half of that little panel, colour match is pretty decent. So yeah, this job, it was sort of a little bit of a cheapy job. It didn't have to be perfect, so apart from I pulled it, I done the pulling on the quarter panel, and I put the paint on it. Reese has done everything else on this. So these little jobs, I like taking these little jobs on that, you know, people are not expecting it to be perfect, and they're not paying a great deal of money for it. So it's their ideal opportunities for apprentices to practice on, and he's done really well. He's done really well. His filler work's coming on great. It was quite a nasty dent, and he could have pulled it, I reckon, as well, but he was busy with something else at the time. He's got the arch in there okay. The feature line's probably a little bit soft, but it looks presentable, and the gapping's all right. A little bit of a wider gap there, slightly, but yeah, considering that was in a fair bit, I suppose, that panel. He's done really well, so I'm really chuffed how well he's coming on, and yeah, like I say, it's jobs like this are good practice for apprentices, and yeah, the rest of the bumper looks good as well. We'd sort of done a few little freebie marks and scrapes that we didn't sort of quote for really, but we painted the whole bumper, and we just sort of tidied them up as well for the customer, and it all come out well. So again, thanks for watching. Really appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.